All right, everybody on YouTube, we have about 10 minutes to go here. If I didn't already, no, I didn't on YouTube. I'm going to share this link here in the comments section. This is for the Trade Ideas test drive. You get Trade Ideas for 2 weeks for $8.99. I highly recommend you sign. And because that's going to be a big part of our structure moving forward. We're going to be using Sterling as a platform, and we are going to be using Trade Ideas as as our artificial intelligence, where to find stocks, things of that nature. So yeah, I'm going to share that link real quick and paste. That gives you 2 weeks for free. There's no reason not to do it. And there you go. Breakout 15. That's 15% off, whether you use it on the $8.99 or if you decide to get the program and use it on that. All right, now let's get started on the day. Tony Hedges came in and called his pick out. Test, 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 test. Test, test. I don't think I need this anymore. Test, test. Everybody can hear me on Easy Webinar, correct? All right, beautiful. All right, so Tony's pick was he likes QRVO, which I believe is up on earnings as well. QRVO. You know what? Let's do this one. QRVO. So these are all stocks that are up on earnings this morning that I want to be watching. QRVO. So if he likes QRVO, I'm going to take a closer look at it as well. Oh, let me open my Sterling platform. Myos, Sint. Looks like there's a lot of good ones on here. SINT. Sint. It's not really doing anything. Myos. MYOS. Myos can move when it wants to. And MGen. This is. I remember someone bringing this up yesterday. MGen. Wow, yeah. Someone brought this up yesterday. So yeah. So MGen, Myos, Sint. Also today there's a high probability that the market could dump. So we're gonna keep all our potential market indicators. So we're gonna keep WTI up. I want to keep gold up. We're going to keep the VIX up. We're going to keep the SPY up. We're going to keep the tick up. And that's it. So we got all these up. Gold, tick, yep. All right, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Running short on time here. So let's go look up the one Tony was interested in. And BIIB, I can see, is my potential second favorite, but I have to look. Think. And by the way, guys, today is day 14. We have 12 winning days and 1 losing day. So we've pretty much been crushing it. ever since we started this new program, Breakout 2020. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it's basically me and Tony have combined our strategies into one. We're using a much quicker platform, a Sterling platform. Any Sterling-based platform is okay. I find that Lightspeed has the best reviews, and that'll probably be the one that I end up using. But since we're doing the small account challenge, we might end up starting on CMEG. So that's why I'm using CMEG's demo instead of Lightspeed, because I'll probably end up starting on here. All right, beautiful. And we're gonna look at which one was Tony's? QRVO. Isn't that like broadband or something like that? All right, QRVO up, 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 up. Yeah, had a big gap. 120. 120 is ideally where I'd like it to pull back to, like 120.50, 120 and change. What did he say? He said this can go to 129. He didn't give an entry. So let's find an entry. QRVO. Pivots. Okay, so 123 is the R1. I love it. I freaking love it. I would even do a breakout play on this one. 123.04. That's where the pivot is. On the daily pivots, that's right around. No, 120 is like the one that is the daily pivot. So 120 entry, 123 entry are both good entries. 129 is where the R2 is at. 130 really. Yeah, this one has mass potential. Alright, and I just want to look one more thing. I just want to check out the channels on QRVO. Bill O'Reilly. QRVO. Our market is open. 118 potential as well. Let's see here. I'm not in a rush. Yeah, 118, 120. Okay. Get ready for the 118 entry on QRVO. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. And I'm taking too long. I'm taking too long. I'm taking too long. NASDAQ. Alright, I bought in on that. 1,000 shares. Wow, this thing is going. There we go. There we go. Went right down to that 118 bottom of the level. The next most important point is this 123. Yeah, 118.78 was the entry. The next most important point is the 123. We have to blast through 123. Can we do it? I don't know. What I am gonna do is take a partial here. I want to get I want to lock in some money here. Getting ready to take a partial. Not yet, not yet. Let it ride, let it ride. Let it ride. We're about to break through that 123. Come on. We're about to break through that 123. Just real quick. Ooh. And then it drops. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. I'm selling out. I sold out a little bit. I have to make sure it stays locked on that one. I will buy back in if it goes to 118 again. But I actually like it above 120. I'm going to add here. I'm going to add here at this low level here. 120.05. Is it going to break 120? I think it will. It's at 120 flat. It's at 119. It's falling. It's falling. 119.38. 119.38. All right, I'm gonna buy here. 119.05. Buy. Okay, 119.18. 119. Okay, I think that's perfect. 118.83. Right here. That's the lowest it should go. 118.83. Right to that pivot line right there. It should go straight up from this point. It should go straight up from this point. Give me 1 second here. SINT kind of moved. Market. Crude's going down. Market's going up. VIX is going down hard. Okay. That gives me the idea. TVIX. I'm going to go ahead and short the TVIX. It's going to break through 50. Okay, it already did. It already did. It already did. So I'm shorting TVIX, or you could buy VIX puts. Either way, it's the same thing. Alright, I'm short on TVIX because it is coming down hard right here. You can see the VIX is just dumping. The market is just skyrocketing. We had some numbers come out this morning that were not all that great. I don't remember which one it was. It's not Friday, so I don't remember which numbers came out this morning, but alright, so TVIX I'm short on. QVRO broke 118. That's kind of a big deal. I'm going to average down once we get to this line here. Okay. See, when you run out of money at that point to continue to average down, you can always just go with options. QVRO. They're just cheaper. Okay, we're at that 116 level. QRVO. Okay, I'm gonna buy some calls right around here. Okay, it's falling, good. Quantity, let's get 15. What do you do? No. You go market and buy. I don't understand how I'm negative 18 million. It did this to me yesterday as well. There you go. Alright, forget that 90,000. I can't do market. I think I have to do on the bid. There you go. That's a little bit better. But now it doesn't matter to me because I'll always be negative 90,000. So I'm going to just sell at buy more stock. And ignore the 85,000 here. So QRVO buy 2,000. ARCA 1650 buy. Actually, I really should have waited to see what happens when it goes to 115 here. This is an important level here. I think that this has 5-point intervals. So if it breaks here, I'm going to have to just take the loss. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I didn't mean to sell. Maybe I did mean to sell. Let's see. Yeah, it just hit 114. That's not good. Let's take a look at the chart here. See, what happened is I came in here not prepared. 111 would be where I would want to buy in on this one. 111. 111. So let's see, can it go down to 111? No, it's pivoting now. Alright. I'm gonna get in now. Since I can't buy options, I'll just get the shares buy. TVIX, short. Yeah, this is gonna pivot right here. More than likely. Sub penny rule. What is the sub penny rule? I have 10,000 shares now of QRVO. That's like Tony territory. This is how, yeah, if you think about it, you'll never lose money that way. If you just had endless amounts of supplies of cash, you know it's going to pivot up at some point, and you just constantly average down. That's great if you have endless supplies of money, or like a hedge fund or something like that. But idealistically, averaging down doesn't really work. Eventually, you get caught in that hole where you can only average down so much. Alright, so looks like TVIX is good. I would like to get rid of this here. Hide that row. There we go. That's good. So this is actually what I've made so far today. $1,000. Alright, so Tesla, how's that doing? I know I was very interested in getting in Tesla this morning. Came down 617. Made a 20-point move already. Let's go. That's the first pullback. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play that just very lightly. TSLA. I'll get like 1,000 shares. Okay. There we go, Tesla. So you got the, oh, that's really the second pullback 650. Let's take a look. I was looking at this morning, and TSLA. Yeah, it's so overextended. It's got to be this one. It's never been to this height before. Okay, 594. We're way above that. Volume is slowing down. I may get out of this one like right away. Alright, I'm getting out of Tesla now. Now, if I wanted to put a limit order on this is the part where I get confused. There you go, Tesla's popping up. Must have popped up 1.5 cents. $1.50, not 1.5 cents. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell 750 shares. Or NASDAQ. 61.35. All right, at 3 grand on that. There you go, baby. And let's go ahead and take a partial there. Still have 250 shares left, and I'm getting creamed on QR via. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, maybe we can get a double bottom here. It's very possible. Double bottom, double bottom. No. I'm not gonna chase it into hell. Oh no, that's the actual price. 15.13. ARCA. 5,000. 15. 114. What do you mean precedes limits? What do I want? I'm waiting for that to pivot because I know it is. It's not supposed to pivot until about 111. So do you hold it all the way down till 111 when it looks like it's getting ready to pivot right now? No. But I should have never let that loss get that low. Then again, this was not my pick. I didn't really do much research anyway this morning. Alright, I think it's going to pivot up here. Seems to be flattening like right around here. What the hell do you mean? Let me get out of this TVIC short position. I'm out of that. And here we go. Let's go ahead and get out of this one as well. That's quite a loss. What I'm gonna do is QRVO. Let's get, where's my deltas at? Okay. Let's go 25. Now this you have to go bid, otherwise it'll be $1 million. Which doesn't make sense, because then technically aren't I getting it cheaper if I get it on the bid? But if I do it on the ask, I'm paying more. And when you do last or market, it charges you $1 million. So I'm just doing it on bid because I know it works. This is why we practice with the platform before we actually put real money into it. See, it automatically gave me $1,000 when I did that because I bought it at the ask. Now if I buy one at the bid, let me just buy one at the last. I mean, just one. I'm not gonna really be able to tell. Alright, it's at 625 right now, right? You are bidding above the acceptable market price, 1630. No. Market close, no. I don't understand how this works. If somebody could explain it to me who does understand why. It obviously on the demo version it's letting you do whatever you want, but in the real version it's not just gonna let you buy options at the bid price. Unless it's like a special bid price and they know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. That's like a bucket shop. That's like spread betting. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. All right, let me see something. How's Tesla doing? Oof, Tesla. We should have just stayed in Tesla. Tesla's gonna come down though soon. Watch. Oh, I am still in Tesla, but just minimally. Minimally. Let's get some Tesla options too while we're at it. See, right now we're right back at the market close of the previous day. So 111 is the pivot level on this thing, this QRVO. I still intend to make the money back on QRVO. It should pivot at 112. It should pivot at 111 and change. What number was that exactly? Yeah, 111.68. Looks like it's already starting to pop up there. Alright, so let's go here. 10,000 shares. Edge. Let's just wait for confirmation. So you got 1, 2 candles. If I can get one more candle, one more green candle in a row. Screw it. Let's just go for it. And there we go. Now she's popping up. There's the pivot, right at the pivot point. And I want to see Tesla again real quick. Tesla seems to be crushing it. 250 shares. This pullback here, potentially a good entry for Tesla. It's still sitting on that 9-day moving average. I'm gonna go ahead and say I like it. I like it. I like it. TSLA, running low on funds. We'll go to, I mean, realistically, you can make the funds whatever you want it to be, but I'd imagine at this point I'd be running out of funds with 10,000 in QRVO. So let's just say I'm running out of funds, and we'll go buy some calls here. The delta. Can't. I have to do bid. That's it. I mean, that's kind of unfair, but what else can I do? Ask and automatically be negative. Last. Let me try one on last and see what it fills me at. Just one on last. Buy. Even I'm still up. Even if I do last, it still puts me up. Maybe not. Maybe that's pretty fair there. Maybe this is where it pulls back some. might be a good idea to buy sell calls here instead of, or buy puts. Because Tesla's already up. $61. It just had a pullback. It's pulling back even more. It's pulling back pretty hard. Maybe do a quick scalp play on here. No, what am I doing here? Oh, there you go. That makes it easier. If you do like that. Ah. Um. All right. Bought some. I'm bucking the trend right now. Why not? I'm gonna get rid of this Tesla here. Sell. Destination. Send. Alright, I'm out of that. I have one Tesla call. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Alright. So, wow. Getting crushed on ORVO. That's why Jesse Livermore. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Jesse Livermore used to say, never listen to someone else, another trader, on what you are going to trade. Trade for yourself. And I believe the same thing. I really do. That's why I believe more in you learning, how to find stocks than just copying. Copying never works. You won't know what to do if you're ever in a pinch. And the best way to do it is to know how to do it. QRVO. What are we at? QRVO. Okay, we're at 111. We blew 111. So at this point, might as well just get out of QRVO. So I'm going to get out of that. Tesla, let's see. It's below the 9-day moving average and very close to the VWAP. Yeah, I don't see this breaking 650. Although could. And you do have a little bit of a head and shoulders thing going on, but it's also, there's a huge flagpole here, bull flag. So, I mean, the way I see it is today is just a loss, which is a shame. See, that's another thing that happened. I got so caught up, focused on getting the thing up and running that I was not even paying attention to the stocks. I just took whatever got texted to me, and you know, that's why all those things need to be taken into account. You know, I always say, ever, you don't sleep enough, or your morning's messed up, or you got in a fight with your spouse, or whatever, don't even trade. Don't even bother trading, because it's just not worth it. I think if I left this alone, I say, let's see, rebounds, Tesla. I think that this could rebound. Now it's at 110. This is obviously 10-point intervals here. It has to be. So if it breaks 110, actually it's 250 intervals, but still, if it breaks 110, yeah, Tesla's gonna come down now. And then QRVO. Unbelievable. QRVO's at 110 flats. 110 flats. Well, this is the lowest it could go without me selling out. So, if this is the lowest I could go without me selling out, I'm going to go QRVO. I'm going to go last should be that, yeah. Damn, how did that happen? No, 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 no. That can't be right. Clearly at this point I'm just playing around. See, why is it automatically going? So it's not last. And then if I do bid, it levels out the playing field. And then if I do ask, way too high, you gotta go to bid again to average it out. There you go. Now that's flat. $13,000. I'm bucking the trend hard. We're at 649 flat. This is gonna break 650. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. Sell those options there. Let's put options. I don't know. I'm gonna sell them at the ask. I don't understand how that works yet still. And it's getting agitating. Alright. So Tesla is now down to... Alright, so I'm going to buy some calls on Tesla. I know what I'll do. I'll do half at the ask and half at the bid, and that should kind of average it out, no? Okay. So you can see that I'm up. And now I'll do another at the ask. No. What's this? And now it's kind of flat, you see? Shouldn't have to do that. I feel like there should be a market price, but whenever I do the mark, yeah, it never works. It always puts it at 1,000,000. And now, there's no way. It's been going up since I've been buying them. How am I negative? See? Let's go ask, buy. This is crazy. I don't understand. Market, buy, 50. Now I'm down 12 grand. I don't know. I screwed this whole thing up. I need to, I don't know, YouTube some videos on how better to use this, because it's just not working. It's extremely quick with its execution. I mean, it's immediate, 100 milliseconds, order executes. It takes 300 milliseconds to blink. So it's extraordinarily fast. It's just being annoying. QRVO is finally pivoting up. There we go. Up 14,000. Well, now look at this. Now I might not even be. Today might even be a green day. Even though I just paid $12,000 more than I should have for these Tesla calls, which, if you do the math, I would be flat. Let me see something here. Tesla. Let's see, 400. That doesn't make sense. Whoa, Sean, what do you mean? You could talk. We're amongst family here. Or maybe don't. I don't know. I don't know what you're going to say. What happened? I know this QRVO was a crappy pick. They happened, but Higgins, talk to me, broski. See, I'm the same way. I can't average down, you know, as much as need be for his strategy, and that's why I kind of merged my strategy. You know, we've all heard me say this. Merged my strategy into his strategy, and part of my strategy is no averaging down. I don't average down. Today, yes, I averaged down, and then it just kind of got out of control, which I shouldn't have done in hindsight, but I figured it was his stock. I didn't get a chance to do a pre-market scan. I know the way he trades is to average down, average down, average down, average down. So that's why in my mind I'm thinking there must have been a reason he picked this stock, and I'm just gonna continue to average down. Um, Turns out that might have not been the case. Turns out the stock just didn't do what it was supposed to do, or what he had planned on it doing. So the key is to take whatever strategy you have and combine it. Nobody's strategy will work for anybody else. You could sit down with Warren Buffett and he could teach you his strategy and it will not work for you. Um, guaranteed. I guarantee you his strategy wouldn't work for you. And point is you can't throw away. I mean, you've been doing this for a while, Sean. A lot of people have in this room, and I don't think it's smart to throw away the experience that you have. Um, I think it's smart to include it. When Marvin, who was my mentor, taught me, he was big on options. He was very big on options trading and buying the underlying asset as well, and he had a whole different style. But it was bits and pieces of his strategy that I picked out and added that to my strategy. Um, but yeah, I see what you're saying. If you can't average down, if you can't make that part of your strategy, then don't. I don't average down. I like to. Today I was playing around a little bit, but normally I don't average down. You'll see me get out. Like if I think such and such is going to do this, if I think it's going to go from here to here, and I buy in and it starts going in the opposite direction, I get out. I'll get out. And then if I have to, I'll get back in. If it crosses my buy-in level. See, today's a terrible day because I didn't have anything picked out. I just went off of what I got in a text from Tony. So I didn't really know what I was supposed to be doing. I just had a name, and that's why I started averaging down today. But I don't average down. It's in the book. I mean, if you look at Jesse Livermore's rules, I follow these rules to the T. Let me see. All right. This is Jesse Livermore is like trading rules. Like you have a strategy, you have your rules. Buy rising stocks and sell falling stocks. Don't try to trade every day of the year. I'm a big believer in that one. Trade only when the market is clearly bullish or bearish. And there's a reason for that. Trade only in the direction of the general market. So, for example, if the market is going up, don't go short something else. Like, don't go short, I don't know, Nvidia when the market is going up. And that kind of goes along with the only trade when the market is clearly bearish or bullish. If the market's clearly bullish, then yeah, go in stocks that are bullish as well. But don't start shorting stocks when the market is bullish. Coordinate your trading activity with pivot points. That's something I'm huge on. I'm always looking at the pivot points. I always have my pivot point chart ready to go, both a daily and a monthly pivot point chart. And Jade, enter a trade immediately after the market confirms your opinion. So that's why I always say, Jade, stop. That's why I always, Jade, stop. You done? So that's why I always say, whenever I have a trade idea, I'll say, well, let's wait for the confirmation. If I believe that this is going to come and pivot right at, 280, wait for the confirmation. Wait until you get, what is that called? 3 white soldiers. Wait. Don't just say, oh, this could pivot at 280, so I'm going to buy it the second it goes to 280. Jade, stop it. You want to go out? I'll let you out. Go ahead. Aw. It's okay. And, where was I? Yeah, enter the trade immediately after it confirms your opinion. Continue with trade. Jade, you want to go outside? 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 What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? Did you eat? 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 Did I spill? Oh, and then look at this. Never average losses. Jay, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I think with that, I'm gonna wrap it up, because I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know why she's doing that. He's in a well. Jade, what are you doing? Stop! Aw, look at mad at. Jade, what are you doing? There's literally nothing out there. She's barking at a tree. And then she just goes to sleep. Go long when a stock's reach a new high. So, that's like we say, buy high, sell higher. Yeah, so this is something maybe take a screenshot of. And, I do follow this. I never average losses. I do follow pretty much all these rules. Pretty much. The only one that you can say is not, okay, for example, a lot of my best days are when the market is down or bearish. And that kind of goes against trade only when the market is clearly bearish or bullish. And only trade the stocks in that trade in the general direction of the market. A lot of times the market will be going down, and because of it, investors will start trading in a lot of those small cap names, anything, stocks between $1 and $5, because those usually have a lower float, they're easier to manipulate, whereas, that's the only one that kind of doesn't fit is that one, because typically when I'm trading small caps, I do better when the market is doing bad or the market is bearish. Typically those small caps tend to do better because that's where people are putting their money essentially. But other than that, I really don't have much more to say today. Yeah, you can call me later, that's fine. Absolutely, I encourage it. But we will talk later. And that's it for today, guys. I will see you tomorrow.